Hey y'all, what's going on? And yes, I'm doing a direct upload because it's hell dealing with, oof, I don't even want to get into it, but y'all know what I'm in here about. Love and hip hop. Now, can I, for a minute, again, speak on Mama D and her whole stripper pole shit? Girl, if you don't stay your motherfucking ass off the stripper pole, if you don't stay your ass out of your son's business, and you talking about you jealous, you want your time, cause here come Anna Mae coming with all that motherfucking hair, and bitch, come on, you and the hair. I just had to have that moment. Okay, let's get on into it. Let me go ahead and start at this part right here. I think I want to start with Miss Kate Michelle. And I did watch the bonus clip and everything. And Miss K. Michelle, I'm gonna have to pull a Kevin with you and have a heart to heart with you, boo boo, because on your bonus clip, you and Rashida's having a conversation, and you talking about, you just trying to get over this, and he went and he married, baby. You gonna have to deal with that shit. You know what I mean? Like you gonna have to let that shit go. That's done. And I know it's easier said than done, but honey, I'm going to need you to pull it together, get a grip, and put that motherfucking pain in some music. You got a beautiful voice and all of that. Go on and do that thing. I'm going to need you to leave childish shit behind you. For real. That's just what I need you to do. I need you to put it on paper, and I need you to sing about it, baby. And just, that's what it is. Rashida Boo Boo, everything you said was well meant, but I'm gonna need you to check your motherfucking relationship too. I know you did what you did. You thought you did what you did to kind of help you and better you and this and that and other. But honey, in the whole scheme of things, what you did to me was put your career before you and your husband, your marriage. So, girl, you might wanna work that shit out. Anywho, so let's get on to Miss K. Michelle. So Miss Carly Red, no. Mm-mm. I don't want to start there. I want to start with the conversation between Carly Red and Mimi. And let me just say this right motherfucking now. I seen the damn shit, and I think I posted it somewhere, Candy Coated Nights, and they had Mimi on there and uh, Carly Red or whatever on there and shit. Mimi, I think I already said you was a shady bitch. I already said that. And you're a heartless bitch. You want to come on like you got so much motherfucking heart and this and that and other. Bitch, you ain't got no heart. You stood and waited for K. Michelle to act a motherfucking fool, and then you sat at this motherfucking meeting and act like, I didn't know K. Michelle was on. Bitch, are you really motherfucking kidding? Come on. You let K. Michelle, which is why I need her to grow up and visualize and look at this shit that's going on, because, bitch, she was going to do it, but, girl, she used you like a puppet, too. So you done popped this bitch in the head with the motherfucking fart, then what bananas done knocked her motherfucking shit cause she's shaking the table, and all of that. And then Mimi takes her happy-go-lucky ass, which, bitch, you apparently didn't really have a friendship with Carly Red or nobody other than the bitch who wants to be with you. Anywho, so y'all sitting and talking. Carly's like, look, me and you knew each other in LA. I mean, you couldn't give me a heads up. You brought this bitch, you brought me to the motherfucking slaughter, which she did. She set that shit up. Although K. Michelle did ask her, but she did do that. And then you sat there like you didn't know K. Michelle was gonna do this and that and other. I thought you knew y'all had beef. Mimi, bitch. You and your motherfucking, I want 10 or 15% of what, bitch? Because he's broke living at every motherfucker's house. Fuck you gonna get 10% of that motherfucking powder he took? Sit your ass down. Okay, so they have that conversation, and in the midst of that, Carly Red says that she talks about the meeting where she was talking Gucci, Louis, Prada. Girl, your career has had it. Okay, if that's all you have to give, you know. She was like, well, oh yeah, and we met up and blah blah blah, this and that. No, at the end of the day, you were kind of like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to handle it how I got to handle it, this and that and other. This ushers us into the next scene that I want to talk about. So she's at some photo shoot or whatever, Here comes K. Michelle, and girl, you know you brought the booty tonight, honey. I have to get, girl, you better tell them how to do it down south, boo-boo. Anywho, here she comes strutting in, and she's, you know, just all K. Michelle-ish. And she sits down, but, you know, and Carly Red is being a lady about her, trying to talk to her about the situation, like, what was all that about? Why come we couldn't talk about it? But with that being said, Carly Red, you did run your motherfucking mouth, and you always want to backpedal, but bitch, you do keep your mouth on her motherfucking body. What if you was focusing on that career and Gucci, Louis, Prada, and Papa Tags, and, you know, your two-step girl, you wouldn't even have time for all of this. But you did tell her what was good. Look, I'm trying to handle it like a grown woman. It shouldn't have went that way. K. Michelle went on, and before she came on, she talked about how old you was. Y'all know why this camera is making me look like powder. Anywho, I ain't got a stitch of makeup on. Not a stitch. Not a stitch, y'all. Anywho, so you went on to say, you know, we don't handle it that way. K. Michelle's talking about it. Girl, you and this whole thing about her age. However, I won't say Carly Red looks bad at all for her age. At all. And really, from what I understand, she's in her late 20s. You know, you want to keep standing on this age and shit, but at some point you're going to get that motherfucking age. And by the time you get there, I hope your ass then wised up and learn from some of these things that you have been in, some of the hurt that you've had, and move on. She was trying to talk to you like a lady, but I do understand that it's beyond that point. But, girl, did you have to keep talking about her ass and shit and the whole thing, and girl, you will read down, girl, when you just, why did you go? Why did you go? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you go to let her have some more understand you was upset or whatever? But I don't get the fact of why you even fucking went. And then, girl, Miss Carly Red, why did you even invite her? Because you know she was going to read your ass for filth, pay you for dust. I mean, then you like, get the fuck out. And this, that, and other. She said, I like your pink dress. Look at her with the flat ass. And girl, don't keep putting your ass in this position. Please, just, you know, don't put your ass in this kind of position. Yeah, I put too much polish on my... Anywho. Okay, off of that. What I really should have started at Miss... Okay, y'all. Y'all know it's time for me to talk about hustling. Okay. And let me say this real quick before I go any further with this, because yes, there's a picture of Hosseline, and what is supposed to be Hosseline's brother, whatever, is Hosseline's brother. And someone asked me, you know, what difference does it make if she is transgendered? Is it that she couldn't be a star, whatever? I don't have a problem with that at all. And her motherfucking business, her business. But what I got a problem with is a motherfucker on TV, you know, if that is the case, which I say kudos to her, it would have been a triumphant thing to say, well, okay, they have someone of trans experience or gender or whatever the case may be on her. You know what I'm saying? That's a step. You know, but this bitch is on her. If that is her situation, clearly talking about she done got pregnant. Now, boo-boo, they have not came that far. Clearly. I'm just saying. You know, so, you know, it's always somebody saying something. I'm not trying to offend anybody in the transgender community at all. By now, everybody fucking know that my children are gay. So come on. Don't come to me with that. With that being said, I know y'all have, look, miss me with that. Because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when she's coming on talking about she got pregnant, and if she ain't no motherfucking woman, and she's... However, and coming on talking about she pregnant and this, no ma'am. Then she's on there faking the motherfucking phone. Yes, the shit is scripted, but bitch, clearly. I mean, you know, come on now. You know, let me just get that shit out of the way. And I'm not trying to throw no shade or whatever. Oh my God. Look, I'm almost a fucking rainbow, the damn flag. Don't play with me with that. I'm never intended on being that way, and I have been supportive of some of everybody. So let me clear that up. And that's cleared up now. So we don't even have to have that question no more. You know what I mean? Like, really, we don't. I don't appreciate it. If that's who you are, then that's who you are. I commend you. But don't come to me talking about you a motherfucking mop, bitch, and clearly you're a broom. This is what I'm talking about. Come on now. Anywho. Plus, she's not okay. I'm okay. Anywho. Now, on to Hosleen. So Hosleen is looking like Chiquita the motherfucking banana in here with this motherfucking, you know, she got this 31, you know, one roots with the 30 and shit, you know, which her body is just everything. The bitch is bad. Her body is bad. You know, the titties is hard as a motherfucking rock. Them motherfuckers ain't moving. But as far as her body and working out this and that, the bitch got it all together. But the Chiquita banana shit you had on, and old girls in the back like, come on, mama, do this. And you know, and I'm like, don't you know to tell that bitch to don't turn on this side because it might not be her best side? That was a bit of shade. Anywho. So she's in there. Stevie comes in with his American flag shirt on or whatever, looking a motherfucking fool, looking like a damn muskrat. I don't know. He's looking like, yeah, you know, like he checking up on his investment. Which, y'all, I'm sweating. It's hot in here. I gotta turn this fan up, honey. Y'all gonna have to work with me on this. I turn it down so y'all can hear me, but shit. Sorry. Anywho. Is that it? Okay. So, he comes in and he's like, this look, I'm looking for more like high fashion, and I'm kind of on that, you know, with him. But with that being said, I would have been on that with him if I wouldn't have heard the song and shit that she's doing now, which I didn't understand what she was saying, of course. But the little beat and all of this, you know, and she's on the stage and, you know, and bore down to, you know, I felt like it was about coochie and ass. You know, I'm like, yeah, bitch, you know, shit. You know, I'm all in the zone, you know. She's like, this is what I'm wearing. What do you want? And he's like, yeah, your text message, my baby mama, this and that and other. She's like, yeah, I text message because I don't like the bitch. And this and that and other. And he's like, you don't disrespect my family and whoop wop and whoop and this and that and other. Okay. Let's pause there for a minute. Stevie, DB, first of all, you disrespect, and that ain't even your fucking family. The bitch had 2 fucking boxes. Was it 3? Look, he's gone for 3 motherfucking months. He's staying with Hosleen. How the fuck is that Mimi's man? Bitch, please. Now, come on. And I'm gonna need you motherfucking dickmatized bitches. Hosleen talking about it's the best I ever had, and apparently Mimi strung out, and we all know that Eve was like, fuck it, I'll do whatever on camera. So I don't know what the fuck he putting on that dick. But ladies, if you run into Stevie, run the other motherfucking way, please. Shit, you bitches run around like a motherfucking candy. That motherfucker step on y'all toes, y'all motherfucking legs open or whatever. Anywho, so he's like, don't do this. And what's this thing with him putting his hands on? I told y'all he want to be physical. Who he gonna whoop? You done got your ass whooped already. Hosleen done had to get you back. Shit, who the fuck what? Again, what the fuck's going on in Atlanta? If that's the best they got, the fuck he ain't putting no game down at all them motherfucking faces and that slow drag. Y'all know when he walk in, it's like he's leaning all the motherfucking time, a leaning tower of nigga. Come on, please. Fuck he's saying, what was that get up you had on? That's what I need to know. Anyway, so you don't want her to call Hosleen and call, which Hosleen, bitch, it was all out of motherfucking pocket for calling Mimi just because she's calling him. Yeah, that bitch is probably blowing him up. And that motherfucking stunt she pulled out in front of Benzino's house. Like the bitch ain't gonna go back like her friend said, bitch, you go, okay, yeah, you know, pay her for dust. Because we know the bitch gonna go back. Well, kind of go back, because you know he's still fucking with her some kind of way. Even though now him and Hosleen's supposed to be engaged, which, yeah, I'm still trying to get the full tease on that. Okay, so that scene's gone. Now let me usher over to the scene where, well, now, do I want to go there? No. I don't think I want to go there. Mm-mm. Let me deal with Rashida for a minute. Rashida, boo-boo, boo-boo, which I kind of dealt with you a little bit, boo-boo. Miss Girl who you want to, Miss Honey Cabbage that you want to, with the blonde hair and her hair was late and all of that, and this whole bit, and you telling, I ain't gonna tell him until afterwards, bitch, you backdoored the shit out of your husband. I mean, I'm just saying, and then you want to frown and cry, and girl, I like you, but I don't like what you just did to your husband. Why come you couldn't discuss it with him and talk to him and say, maybe we need to add some folks to the team? Granted, I was on the page with you when you went to your shit and wasn't no motherfucking baddie there. For real. You know, which the people who came, shady ass motherfuckers, I'm not worried about it. Bitch, just you there, don't worry about it. Why would you say that? Anywho. So, I get what you saying, kinda. But you was a wrong bitch for what you done. That's your husband, honey. You supposed to be for him, about him all the motherfucking time. Even when you motherfucking mad at your husband or whatever, y'all can disagree. If me and my husband argue or what the fuck ever, however go on, still I gotta be about him. Bitch, you backdoored the shit out of your husband. For what? You've been on 100 different motherfucking labels. If you don't keep doing this shit independently, and what I would say to you, bitch, is get a little bit more active in this shit. Y'all are collective together. Get each other's back. If he said he handled it, bitch, why wasn't you a woman and be like, I gotta check up on this? He said he handled it, but I need to make sure. You know, just make sure things simple. You know, just like you and your motherfucking stylist and shit. Come on, girl. You was wrong to me. You know, what old girl was telling you was so, and she gave it to you as it was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of you motherfuckers going in these damn meetings, professional meetings, and crying. Both of the two people that I like, and I still like y'all. K. Michelle did that shit, and so did you, crying and shit. Cry afterwards. Be about that business. You know what I'm saying? Now, you done put it on him, made him want to marry you, and now you done backdoored him. He done been there for you then. And what I disagree with is what the blonde bitch was saying, talking about your grandmama, this and that and other. And you said, I have one child with him. So fuck the rest of the kids, bitch. If you don't stop and stand back and look at this shit for sure, grow the fuck up. Don't need your ass on love and fucking hip hop. For real. Ooh, anywho. So, that whole thing happened. You showing your video and shit. And malfunction, they had to turn around. Okay, girl, they had to turn around. Okay. And I would have been a little upset to it because I'm going to need that back. I heard, just let me get one light. You know, I understand your frustration on that, but still, what she do? Oh, Lord, y'all. But you could have handled it differently or whatever. You try to hold it together or whatever. I would say to your husband, and maybe he's got a lot on his plate as well, but y'all need to work together better. You know what I mean? Like, get the motherfucking marriage happy, and then this other shit'll flow. This what I know. Get that happy and this other shit will flow. Y'all will communicate better. You sat in that man's face and like he said, you walked around for 3 days with that shit on your mind, bitch. You backdoored him or whatever, and then you want to be, and all of this, girl, boo, stop. I'm going to need you to look at this shit for what it is. Yes, that's your business or whatever. You know, that do put food on the table, but you should have talked to your husband and y'all should have tried to come to some type of agreement. And try to get other people on your team that will help you all, help him or whatever. Come on, bitch, you don't do it. Anywho, I don't even want to talk about that no more. And the whole thing about you having kids, oh girl, making it seem like you having kids is bad. Well, okay, she got kids since when if you have kids? If you was a fucking grandmama. If you putting good music out there, so the fuck what? I don't know, y'all. I'm over her for that. Anywho, now, let's go to don't want to go there. Mm. Let me go ahead and have this shit with Carly Red and Benzino. Uh, I ain't okay. I'm not even gonna call him what I want to call him. He seems to be starry-eyed and into her shit, and I will say, I kind of like, the bitch got her swag together as far as conducting herself as a lady and this and that and other. You know what I'm saying? I do see she's a bitch on a motherfucking mission, and clearly she was with Ruben Studdard. I mean, your boy. Trying to get whatever she was trying to get or whatever, but she sat down and had a meal, this and that and other. She knows what she wants or whatever. I commend her. She was a lady all the way up until the point, girl. You lost me. Here's where you lost me. Y'all just kind of getting to know each other, and yes, you gave him a kiss or whatever. But girl, he had turned his head a little bit, bitch, and you went on to give him just more. You gonna lock this, put it on that make I wanna marry me. This, bitch, that was in your motherfucking head, man. With me, let me get motherfucking sugar. I'm gonna throw this coochie out of every motherfucking draw leg. Bitch, yeah, you got the keys to the motherfucking crib. He's talking to the old dude. He meets up with him, who's trying to figure out and say, I'm trying to figure out how to get old girl. And he's like, why are you still going and being with old dude? I mean, Hosleen. And this and that and other. He's like, well, she's real deal shit. I'm feeling her. I'm going to meet her parents and shit. And he was going to talk bad about Carly Red Stevie. But I commend him for that because he was going to lay into her. But he didn't because he seen his partner was kind of digging her. And he just let that shit ride. And how the fuck you going to tell somebody about what kind of woman to choose? He needs you to get you another woman. Anyway. So, y'all, Stevie just brings the worst out of me. Anyway, so they had that little conversation, and let me go back to the little shit, because she's kissing him, he turns his head a little bit, and she just goes in, and he gave her a little cute little thing, and it was real special and all of that, and I feel like he is digging her, whatever, Good luck with that, and I'm trying to see if she like him. She just seems like the type that has a career path, and she's looking for that. I don't know. I could be wrong on that shit, but that's just the tease that she's giving me. But she did conduct herself as a lady. And you can kiss how you want to kiss. I just felt like, well, you had been reserved and kind of, was held back, and then you got over on the lap and boom, you was just tongue kissing, lapping, making wanna marry me. Y'all just gotta say. Anywho, okay. So, off of that, now, let me get on. Some of y'all disagree with me about Erica. Here's the thing. I do think Erica needs to grow up on certain things. The shit she pulled in the whole fight shit was a bit too much. And she's being naive as far as he's concerned. I need her to grow up on that too. Girl, you his doormat. You his come back to when he ain't got nothing. And this, okay, wait a minute. Let me just pause for a minute and talk again about Mama D and Bucky, the weave slayer. Bitch, if you don't slim and send that mother, I'm gonna need that bitch to get a thinning comb and have at that motherfucking her, bitch. That 27, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, 14 bang. Bitch, you got to have at least 7. Oh. Girls, I just want to thin your shit out. Anywho, so here she comes with her little stank walk, and Mama D's like, there she is. She's sitting back there like, yeah, honey, just turn around, let me get a little, like Mama D, girl, you too cheesy for me on this. You too motherfucking cheesy, bitch. I'm gonna need you to take your motherfucking meds, bitch. And stop meeting up with your son's girlfriends and shit, bitch. Handle that motherfucking shit you've been in already. Get some of this luggage up off you, bitch. I mean, come on. So you having a conversation with her, talking about Erica and shit, bitch. That's the mother of your grandchild, which that don't dawn on you, bitch, because you in the club trying to give coochie shots, and I don't know who the fuck was throwing dollars, bitch. I would have been throwing you motherfucking coin or some shit, some motherfucking wood or some shit, bitch. I would have threw a cover over your ass. That's what they should have been throwing at your ass. Anywho, so you like, well, Erica's this and that and other, it's going to be a problem, and what is between you and him, and y'all spending time, and Bucky's trying to say, we ain't got no labels right now, this and that and other, whoop-wop. Then the bitch went into this. Yeah, bitch. She was there because he's still fucking with her. Uh-huh. Your motherfucking brain was a little twisted on that one because she was like, I'm trying to figure out, was she bringing the baby there at 5 or 6 in the morning? You know, I'm trying to figure out what was going on with that. Mama D's like, I don't really know, but the bitch do know. But she ain't giving up tea because she want her to stay around so she can continue to look at her ass. You know, she's like, well, I'm going to have to talk to him. And then she goes off on camera talking about it's going to be a problem, which thank God, bitch, you didn't start speaking in that motherfucking language, whatever you was talking like last week. Who the fuck's checking for Scrappy? He ain't got no money. Bitch. I mean, Erica legitimately loves him. I'm trying to figure out what your motive is. You know, it's got to be 1,000 motherfuckers looking for your ass. Literally ass. I mean, come on. For real. I don't know. Because clearly he ain't got no money. He done went from this one to that one. And old girl laughing because he was broken a motherfucker. And clearly he's broke a motherfucker again. He done went back to Erica. Erica, bitch, if I would have never gave him a motherfucking couch. That was for you and your baby. Now, who the fuck house he living in? Because, motherfucker, you ain't got coin. You out there mowing grass for a place to stay, bitch. What are you doing? I mean, I'm just saying. You know, and this bitch is rapping like, that's my boo-boo. I got that bitch. You know, girl, what you got, bitch? You and him gonna be in a line together getting y'all stamps? Come on. Then he takes his happy motherfucking ass and goes over there to Erica's. He's got the truck getting the shit. This motherfucker's having a conversation saying what he's saying, you know, and Erica's like, look, I told you. So, it goes on, and this motherfucker said, yeah, you still got me on that child support. Come on, motherfucker. For real. Broke bitch. Really. You done left her to go be with a cartoon character and took a couch, got your bit of cooch, and you talking about, well, you just wasn't giving me and this and that and other, and now you want her to not be there. She said, I asked you for some money. You gonna say, I just got a little busy. You know, this, that, and other. Then want to get mad and leave. Bitch, you should be in motherfucking child support. You should, come on, sit down some motherfucking way. Please sit down. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Anywho, yeah, I told y'all. My allergies have been acting up, so please forgive me for that. So I don't know where you're going. You got mad and took your little orange coat off and you paced a little bit in the truck behind you, got in the car like they was driving you. Like, why the fuck are you getting chauffeured? That you should have had a motherfucking bus token. Come on. Anywho. So on the next one, you and Bucky's talking and talking about you gonna get a lawyer. This a girl. Ooh, you don't sit down. And Erica, your mama told you. And you better listen to your mama. Keep his ass in there. He needs to take care of his child. And you need to move the fuck on. Don't keep letting him hold you back. Keep doing what the fuck you doing. You knew what you was doing when you didn't go with his ass to the hospital. Some motherfucker gotta work. Simple as that. Granted, you know, I don't know. You did what you had to do for your child. So you put your child before him, and I feel that. There it is. Bucky, bitch, I'm trying to figure out where your head's at, because clearly you didn't win. You won the booby prize. Come on, boo. Come on, boo. Let me see what else happened. That's pretty much just other than Hosleen and Mimi having a conversation. And Hosleen's telling her, well, you know, you calling him, hitting him up or whatever, you know what you're doing, this and that and other. And then you talking about y'all the motherfucking victims. He's saying this and that and other. I want to apologize. But then early on you was talking about fuck the bitch. Yeah, I did call her. Which is it, bitch? What? And Mimi, I'm not understanding you. I understand you handling things, trying to handle things classy, but bitch, look. Them big motherfucking heels you had on with a bit upside of all swings head. That motherfucking me mommy wig she had on would have been on the motherfucking floor. Although you know you would have had a fight because you know, shoot, yeah. I don't know, and you acting like Mimi, you just shady. I know what happened to you was wrong or whatever, but you shady in the shit you did to Carly Red. Uh, and you just seem to be the puppeteer sometimes to me a little bit, especially when it came down to K. Michelle, which she was already mad, but you fed into that shit and you did hand old girl to her. So, you know, bitch, I'm sick of your crying motherfucking ass anyway. Talking about, yeah, I want to see if he gonna go to therapy. Bitch, you hoping you'll get him back. And you probably was blowing his motherfucking phone up because you want him back hell or high motherfucking water. Anywho. So, y'all, that's pretty much the gist of it for me. If I left some shit out, this is a long-ass damn video. I'm sorry, but that's just where I'm at with it. I'm really kind of sick of loving hip-hop. I'm tired of this motherfucking stage shit. The scene with Erica putting the clothes and kicking the box, and it's just too fucking staged. And oh Lord, I can't. I don't know. We'll look and see what happens next week. As far as I'm concerned, I'll be glad when they get to the end of this motherfucking shit and we can find out about whether Hosseline is really engaged to TV or whatever. And from Mimi being on Candace Coded Night, she's saying they ain't together, whatever. But that bitch will go back in any motherfucking minute. So y'all, it's still the same old fuckery. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fuckery. At the end of the day, it's just fucked up fuckery. But I'm going to hang it down and watch this shit until it's over with. Y'all, my eyes are just, oh, my allergies are just hell right now. So, y'all, if I left some shit out, be sure to put that shit in. Drop it below. I want to ask this question. For real, for real. I do. And just of anybody who's in a relationship, but I want to say to wives or whatever. Would you have done what Rashida done? You know, do you agree or disagree with what I said or with what she done? I'm curious to know because I really felt like she was wrong. You know what I mean? In the way she handled it. Yes, they need help and he could do better, but they need more help. But just seemed like she did it wrong. So y'all tell me whether y'all agree with that or disagree. Y'all know what we do. We agree to disagree over here, and you know we all loves or whatever. But I do want to know what y'all thoughts are on that shit for real, because I was kind of touched and kind of felt bad about that. Like I seen a motherfucking marriage just breaking up and unfolding before my eyes. You know what I mean? Anywho, so I'm out of here, y'all. Much love. Until next motherfucking week, until next time with the motherfucking love and hip hop hoes. And to those who's upset about the shit that I post about Hosseline on the Facebook or whatever, just, you know, no, I don't have anything against any part of the LGBT community. I really don't. So I'm out of here. Much love. Bye.